Welcome back on to reading more Ace memes because I want to. Rod Incent panel. Arrow Ace isn't a thing. You just haven't found the right person. Saying you're Arrow Ace is the reason you're still single. Okay. First one, bull. Second one, bull. Third one, you might be onto something here, but you're acting like it's a bad thing. I do have to agree, though. Saying you're Arrow Ace is a really good way to stay single. Because you're telling people you're not interested. Rod Incent panel. Never tell a trans person you can still see their old parts. Never tell a non-binary person they have a gender. Never tell an Arrow Ace person they just haven't found the right person yet. You know what? All fair points. Please add an outline to your letters. Like, I get it if it's the color, but you're putting white on a white background. You made it like slightly darker gray, and it's just hard to look at. I'm sorry. I know some people aren't into the LGBT ball thing at all. I kind of get it. It's hit or miss for me. When you put meme letters on here, please just put like an outline so that way the letters pop and don't hurt my eyes. It's a cool idea. It kind of hurts my eyes to read this. I agree with the statement, just, I don't like the representation of said statement. Road incident. Made a lock screen. Ooh, okay. You got like a full gradient going down and a little kitty cat. Honestly, this is pretty sick. Rod incident. Free wallpaper. Let me know if y'all want the lock screen to match. No thanks, I love you, but in a platonic way. No more freaking love song, I'll be sick. Not a phase. Before I met you, I never knew. Okay, enough text stuff is in the way of that. You know, this is wild, but at the same time, it still works really well. Honestly, the lock screen, which because of how I'm going through this, I actually saw first instead of after, but I'm pretty sure is the one it was referring to. Honestly, fair. This one's more hectic, I think. Like for me, this one is a little bit more crazy, but you know what? It's still fair. I still like it. You got Among Us over there. I like the little shark with no bitches. Oh, no, this is very cute. I like it. Got a little like platypus down there. This is very nice. I like it. Rod incident. Whenever someone asks me if I've had a crush or BF, I just send them this. Rod, this is your third one of these in this video. And I'm glad for it, but at the same time, I'm starting to think that you have, you're very much so into this kind of content. Oh, there's waffles with a little Arrow Ace rainbow thingy melting on it. That is so cool. Oh. I like these images. But there's a reason why I'm including them in the video. If I didn't like them, you wouldn't be seeing them from me. Truly Unicorn. This meme I posted here a year ago got reposted on Instagram, and for some reason this is like the biggest achievement of my life. My friends, oh my gosh, look, that guy is so hot. What do you think? That is a human. That is a human male. There, Captain Holt is correct. It was in fact a human male. And if you would like to read asexual books, please take a look at slide 2. I kind of wish you include slide 2, honestly. I would like some asexual books. Not just books that don't mention sex or romance. I would like to read some stories that talk about how it feels to be asexual and how people treat you based off that. Because honestly, I've seen a real lack of it. Which I know is mostly because of where I'm looking and not because it doesn't exist. But if anyone has recommendations they want to put in the comments, I would love to have them. Bubbly hat. Thank you, Sonic. Sorry, I don't use dating apps. I meet girls the old way. Never. I just don't. Truly Unicorn. Forget food/drink. I think we all know what this really is. Teenagers but better. What food/drink is this for you? But it's nasty as frick. Literally everyone in the world loves it. You know, the worst part of this is a lot of people view this as us trying to basically ruin their fun. I am not trying to stop people from being romantic and or sexual. Go frickin' wild. I personally am into some romantic stuff. Sexual stuff, not really at all. That's a me thing. And it's fine if you are into it. It's a-okay. But I find that people see you not engaging and immediately think, oh, that means you hate it and want to stop everyone from doing it. Instead of just not being into it yourself. Saint Nick, relatable.
So nothing bad happened? You didn't wreck it? You didn't hit anybody? You didn't run anybody over? You didn't get a speeding ticket? Wait, Jeffy?
Uh-oh.
Why are you making that face? Jeffy, did you get a...
Hold on. Patrick, is that 9 seasons of One Hill? Okay, Patrick, is that Patrick, is that 9 seasons of One Tree Hill, a bunch of rom-coms, and 3 Taylor Swift albums on your bookshelf? Okay, well, aside from Taylor Swift, well, I mean, a bunch of rom-coms is just generic. I don't know what One Tree Hill even is, but fair enough, I guess.
Speeding ticket? Jeffy?
Alright, that's the person who did that. Okay. This is a fun topic. Personally, I really like seeing stories that are romantic still. Not because I want romance and because I want sex and all that, but there's something to be said for when a writer can get you really into someone else's head. And it can be really fun with stories if it's done well and isn't, you know, forced to grind the plot line to a halt and whatnot. I think my best example for this is how many horror stories where you can get really, really into the character without wanting to experience what the character's going through. I don't want to watch my best friend die, but that doesn't mean I don't like watching the show where the main character watches his best friend die. Like, a lot of plot lines we enjoy watching that we don't want to experience. And at least for me, the vast majority of romantic and sexual content, that is my reaction, is, well, how these characters are reacting is either very interesting or very entertaining to me. But I don't really want the thing itself, if that makes sense. Rod incident. Here's another panel thingy. Alright, we have an ace and they are walking. They see a bi-trans and they see a demi-boy pan. I could never be in a relationship. They keep flirting. Oh, look at that. I'm aromantic too. Oh, I'm Arrow Ace. Oh, that's cute. The couple got together too. Aw, everyone's happy in this. Scotchka. Dream Mushi from Love and Deep Space is Arrow Ace colored. You get Dream Mushi. Even when the sun is high in the sky, Dream Mushi is still enjoying its sweet nighttime dreams. That is very cute. I am a sucker for any of the little mushroom guys with the cute little button faces. I love it. I don't know why, but that design always gets me. It's very cute. I wish I had a plushie of it on my bed. Rod incident. Anyone become Arrow Ace like this? Just got a health class. Got 6 is disgusting. Oh. The first time I ever considered that I might be on the Ace spectrum was actually in health class. I can say that. I wasn't really firm on it because I wasn't entirely sure what it was. But I remember finding it really gross and then being told by a different classmate that I barely knew. They made like some joke around the lines of, Max Ace. And I'm like, what the frick is that? And no one explained it to me. It took like years before someone brought it up again because I just forgot about it. I have like a core memory of a classmate joking about it and me being like, what? What is that? Hazbin Hotel when Alistair and Rosie first meet, and Rosie says, "I know you're an ace in the hole," and Alistair's like, "A what now?" That was me in that moment of a what? I'm not even offended. I just don't know what that is. Oh, we're moving on. Okay. Julie Unicorn, does the council approve? /dreams. Juntai came up with a new logo for garlic, and it became massively successful. Here it is. Huh. I mean, it's a very simple logo, but that's pretty common nowadays. You know, I could see it working. It reminds me a lot of Compliments as a logo, actually. Like, it's very simple, but that kind of works, because we got really into minimalism. More than I like, honestly, but at the same time, like, it's popular enough that this works. Firefly. Arrow Ace. Arrow. I like. Global Manor. Just bought this off Etsy. Ooh, okay. Nice. That's cute. I like the little beads. Julie Unicorn. Garlic bread versus cake. Hey, what's wrong, Pan? Do you ever get it when you're into two people at once and they're both perfect, but you gotta decide which one to pick? Oh, garlic bread and chocolate cake. Yeah, I know the feeling. This is actually a really good example of how even though you don't experience this, you understand the idea and why it's such a problem. Like, that's nice. That's still very sweet and supportive. A romantic street. Frogs. Sips tea. She said no. Aw. The worst she can say is no. Female frogs fake their death to avoid mating with males they don't like. Ooh. Ooh, that's a rough one right there. No being. I wish to be in something like this. Lesbians in love. Oh, she's got the hard eyes and everything. Aw. Erotinu was also here. Fair enough. Fair enough. And we'll cut it there. So I hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that cool stuff with hype and blah, 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 blah. Share with anyone you want to. And like always, I wish you all an absolutely fantastic week. Special thanks to Willow, our glass sailor.